Hello, this is Maurice and Martel from the M&M Train Layout. I am actually doing a review on the MTH Big Boy, and it was a request by, I believe, it's My Jatu, if I pronounce that correctly. He had made a request for me to do a review since he claims that basically there's hardly any reviews on the MTH Big Boy. So if there are none, I guess this is the first. Okay, now by looking at its features and detail, the details on this is incredibly accurate. Very well done. And there's a little man. Hello there. And the detail is very, very intricate. And you can hear in the background my uncle is cracking up. But the video is basically just for fun. As you can see, we always try to have fun. That's what makes it more interesting. Okay, now when it comes to its features, now of course most people know that the MTH uses what's called a DCS DCS feature, where it's similar to DCC, or it actually is DCC, but it has its own little flavor to it. It's a proprietary system that MTH uses. Most of the functions are controlled by the F keys, and if any of y'all out there who likes to tweak CVs, well, you're in for a little bit of a disappointment. Unfortunately, MTH, you can't really adjust the CVs on these things. So, I mean, most of the tweaking you can do is from the F keys, but it's really not that much of an option. And before we actually had the DCS Commander, and we tried to run that, and we didn't particularly like it the way it ran, and so we basically got rid of it and basically got this thing here. So to be accurate, this is actually an ESU command station, and like in the past reviews or the past videos, we're basically going to do a thorough review on it. We're still learning how to use it, so bear with us. Eventually we're going to come out with a decent review on the product, and hopefully it will be helpful for the ones that has the ESU command station. Okay, now back to this. Now, first function, one of the F keys to get it started is F3. Okay, it has the code 17 rule lighting. F5 will actually turn on the number boards, and as you can see, I mean, it basically looks like, I mean, I haven't seen a real big board before, but they look pretty authentic. Now, my uncle's telling me to turn on the smoke. If I'm not mistaken, the smoke is actually F8. And it takes a couple of seconds for the smoke to actually come out, and as you can see,
yeah, she blows.
Yep. Yeah, basically there she blows. And actually what we have trailing behind it is some brand new
Bam!
exact rails. The name of these boxcars are PC and F 6033s, and they are very well done. All UP, of course. I know some people might howl because this is not prototypical, but we don't really do things in prototypical style. You know, we do basically whatever we want. And since they all UPs and the big boys UP, why the hell not?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see if we can get this thing rolling. I prefer to start going backwards a little bit. Now the train actually runs beautifully. On this particular layout of ours, it's very difficult to actually run this locomotive efficiently. And the reason why is because one is an articulated engine, and the turns and the incline is very tough on this locomotive. I mean, it does work, and that it can climb it without too much of a problem, but when going backwards it kind of shudders a little bit. And our guess is that it's basically slipping because the angle of the track and the articulation is not quite grabbing the track correctly.
The torque. When he was talking, it's F4.
Well, F4 is like basically the PA system. Basically the train basically has a conversation to itself.
We've got a stop signal ahead. Stop signal verified. I wonder why they wanted us to stop. I'm going to the trackside pole to find out.
There's a dead cow way up ahead.
We're stopped out at milepost 50.
Yeah, we're a bunch of jokesters here. We just can't help that.
Debris was reported on the track ahead. Inspection crew has just about cleared it. Understood. We'll sit here waiting for a proceed signal. Be ready. That signal will be lifted shortly. Thank you, Tower. So, what's the word from the tower? Well, someone reported debris on the track up ahead, so they sent a crew up there. I guess they're done inspecting because the tower operator said to be ready. Well, I'm glad we didn't have to sit long. We're due up the hill for a meet.
Well, I guess that cow must have really got smashed by the Challenger.
There's the signal. Here we go.
Oh, what I forgot to mention too, it has a very nice coal load, and it's tender. And what I like too, the backup lights are pretty bright. Pretty bright.
Now each exact rail has its own number, and they're all different numbers.
Yeah, we got different road numbers. I know we sound like we're spokesmen for Exact Rail, but actually I like their stuff. I mean, we both like their models. They're pretty accurate, very well done. A little pricey, but you get what you pay for. I don't have too much of a problem with that. I guess the next model we're looking at is actually a company called Tangent, and they basically make some excellent rolling stock as well. So this is basically a review, a short review. I mean, I didn't get into a heavy detail in the functionality of this locomotive, but I mean, there is a lot. And give us a comment on what you think, and thank you very much. This is Maurice and Martel from the M&L Train Layout. Peace unto you.
Peace. Bam!